Um, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, thanks. My name is Tsvetomir Todorov. I'm representative of the Bulgarian Institute for Legal Initiatives based in Sofia.
Okay, my first question is what necessitated the adoption of the law in Bulgaria?
Talking about the Whistleblower Protection Act was a result of the adoption of the Directive 1937 from 2019 of the European Union, targeted to foster the signaling frauds. I mean, the directive is targeting the frauds on European level. I mean, the European laws, regulations, etc. But the Bulgarian Act, based on the directive, actually applies both to European and local level, on national level. Yes.
Does this law give more opportunities onto detecting and solving violations and crimes?
Yes and no. I mean, the act that now we have for protection of whistleblowers is actually a great act, but it's not targeting crimes, it's targeting frauds, and it's not dealing with criminal issues.
Okay, my next question is, does this law give more opportunities onto detecting crimes and solving violations?
Right, this is a good question because the act is wonderful in terms of fostering signaling, but it's about so signaling frauds, not for crimes. And crimes are still treated by the criminal code and the criminal procedural code. And like this, the Whistleblower Protection Act actually prescribes if there are some data about crimes, all the papers, all the files to be transferred to the prosecutor's office. So like this, it's not targeting and solving violations related to crimes. It's only about frauds of administrative and other fields of the civic legislation, not criminal.
I see. Are there any sanctions for the representatives of institutions who breach the confidentiality?
Right. Actually, if we have an act or article in act without sanction, I mean, which is not linked somehow to sanction, actually we don't have an act. I mean, it's something like nothing. And like this, the Whistleblower Protection Act has quite a long sanctions for breaching its provisions. And there is a fine for the representative institution. I don't remember how exactly it was, something like 20,000, but I'm not quite sure right now. 20,000 leva if they breach the confidentiality of the whistleblower. But if there are also if we have some data that this breach is actually related to crime, I mean it is made on purpose and it is criminal activity as well, so it can be sanctioned by the criminal code as well, which is much more harder for the perpetrator.
What do you think? Would the law work better if there are some kind of incentive for the whistleblowers?
They say so. I mean, everybody who is um, deep into this field, they believe that this is the reality. We have quite a nice act, but it's not stimulating enough those whistleblowers. So if this is linked somehow to some, let's say, financial stimulus, like in the United States, maybe it's going to work better. And my personal belief is that yes, it doesn't seem quite fair, but it's going to work only like this properly.
Are there Bulgarians who prefer to report to foreign institutions rather than Bulgarian ones? And why do you think like that?
Yeah. We clearly can say that there are a lot of cases actually in which the local national Bulgarians they prefer to refer directly to outside institutions, outside from Bulgaria. For example, the European institutions are the most popular, but we know that they prefer actually to have cases which first have been treated and filtered by the local institutions. And there are also some rumors saying that also there are Bulgarian whistleblowers related to American companies or something like this, who also try to signal for frauds through the US institutions.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.